Time now for another busy weekend. What's up in the community? Live from the backyard of the McIntyre Arena with the iconic head frame in the backdrop. And again, we're getting set to feast our eyes on the NOE's Timmins Expo 2024. That's why we're here. And this is where you're going to be this weekend. Saturday and Sunday kicks off tomorrow, 10 to 6. And of course, 10 to 4 on Sunday at the McIntyre Curling Rink. Now, it's $10 to get in for the adult, 3 to 12 ages. The age bracket will get in for $5, and 2 and under will get in free. Comics, cosplay, gaming, collectibles, you name it. This is the geeky place to be this weekend. All the nerds are going to be hanging out, and we're going to be one of them. You can look for our KINZ and KLOMP booth this weekend, and all the coverage. Watch our social media pages. Again, the Timmins Expo 2024 kicks off tomorrow and Sunday right here at the McIntyre Arena. Get all the details at northernontarioexpo.com. Also wanted to mention Saturday night, there's something new. There's a trivia night hosted by KLOMP. KLOMP is going to be your host with the most at Full Beard Brewing at 8 p.m. And again, trivia is something new. You can try this out. Teams of 4, $60. And again, if you want to put a team in now and try your skill, KLOMP's got some tough ones in there, but I think you can crack it. Put a team of 4 in now. You can email Francine Dennis, fdennisnoe @gmail.com to register. And how about Rylan Jace Lamoy? A young 9-year-old soccer superstar here in Timmins, and in the making, he is on his way to the All-American Golden Cup of Soccer in Florida coming up in December. Now, he was on the show Wednesday. If you go back, he and his mom, Natalie, were in Studio 67 talking about, a showcase. Wanted to see if Rylan, we all know Rylan can play soccer, but can he master it with the best of the best? And the answer is yes. He was scouted at a camp prior to school starting at the end of August. And yeah, the scouts have now picked him to represent Timmins for the All-American Golden Cup of Soccer in Naples, Florida. Now, this is where you come into the picture. Of course, it comes with a bit of a price tag, so we want to ease the financial stress for Rylan and family to get down to enjoy this camp and this week of showcase soccer and playing with the best of the best. He's got a fundraiser coming up on the 29th at Midtown Bowl, 5 to 7. You can put yourself in for a game of bowling. And again, it's $40 per player. And again, we're going to help ease the financial stress for Rylan Jace Lamoy. If you go back to Wednesday night's show, you can watch the entire show in its entirety. And all the links are in that comment thread. But of course, contact Midtown Bowl, Nat today, and book a lane. Again, it's first come, first serve, $40 per player. We're going to help ease Rylan Jace Lamoy's financial stress, and we wish him all the best. He's representing Timmins and the All-American Golden Cup of Soccer. How cool is that? And how cool is this? Chow Sandwich Company. If you drive by 177 3rd Avenue and you're downtown, that is the office space where they won their space. They won the big contest with the Downtown Timmins BIA, and again, they are under renovations. If you follow their posts, if you've had anything to eat from them at College Boreal, it is worth the trip to the Chow Sandwich Company. And again, Kennedy and Ryan, in the midst of renovations, they just wanted to pass along a word through us to you that they've got details on an October grand opening. So follow Chow Sandwich Company. And again, if you drive by 177 3rd Avenue and you're downtown, that is the new future home of Chow Sandwich Company. Can't wait to see Ryan and Kennedy when they unveil the unveilings. And again, we, KINZ and KLOMP, will be a part of that unveiling and all the happenings. We can't wait to be a part of it. Now, how about the BIA? Speaking of BIAs in downtown, they are talking Santa Claus Parade. I know it doesn't seem like winter yet, but it's coming. And again, the early bird specials for Santa Claus Parade floats are underway now to the end of the month. And again, $30. You can put a float in now by contacting the BIA, 705-264-8733. The early bird Santa Claus Parade float. So you want to be a part of it. $30. You're going to save some bucks to put that float in today. And how about DARE classes? They have begun. In fact, they kicked off Wednesday night at the Timmins Public Library with Rick Lemieux and Francine Dennis. They picked up the Coronation Award, the King Charles III Coronation Award, for all their amazing work with Dare Timmins. And again, they are still filling slots for the remainder of the courses. If you missed it Wednesday, there's still 9 Wednesdays to go. You can email Francine or Rick Lemieux today. Francine Dennis, Rick Lemieux, daretimmins@gmail.com to register. And again, both classes are taught in both French and in English. Now let's get you signed up for the Kidney Walk 2024 for Sunday. Happens at Gillies Lake, 12 noon for registrations. 1 p.m. is the walk on Sunday. And again, if you haven't put a team in yet, you can still do so. kidneywalk.ca. You can find all the details online, or just show up to Gillies Lake. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday, beautiful day for a walk. And again, Gillies Lake at the Conservation Authority side. You'll see all the tents, and registrations begin at 12 noon with the walk beginning at 1. Again, details at kidneywalk.ca. And how about the Iroquois Falls Storm? Week 2 in the NOJHL as they get set to pounce on the Greater Sudbury Cubs. Saturday night, tomorrow night, 7:30 is the game time and the puck drop at the Just Jordan Arena. And they also play a Sunday matinee. 2 p.m. They'll take on the Powassan Voodoos. Again, tickets at ifstormjra.com for more detail. And if you have any empties, hang on to them and drop them down to Rubino's Petro Can in Sopo and give them the Frank Rubino. Rubino's Petro Can holding a bottle drive now. Empties for equipment. It's on now till October the 8th. You can drop them off. And if you can't drive them to Rubino's, you can call 249-360-8238 to arrange pickup. And how about this? Quilts for Survivors. Big day for Vanessa Genier, Cat and crew. Quilts for Survivors opening up their new doors at 58 Legion Drive in South Porcupine. They have moved, and we're going to be part of their grand opening. Watch our social media pages throughout the course of today. You'll find a nice video. And again, Quilts for Survivors have moved to Sopo. 58 Legion Drive is where you need to be. And they've got some festivities happening there today and all day. And of course, they've got their big sewing retreat. Quilts for Survivors, the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat. Again, details at quiltsforsurvivors.ca. You can also book a seat, which are filling up rapidly through Eventbrite. Now let's say congratulations to Pope Francis. There are Sparks Up Your School Lunch winners with Sparks Pizza. And again, we love Tim and Lisa Jameson and family down the street from us, 206 3rd Ave. And if you've never been to Sparks Pizza, make sure you visit them at sparkspizza.ca. You can dine in. We highly recommend dining in, and you can also order delivery online. Sparkspizza.ca. And again, Pope Francis, we're going to be the delivery drivers for next Tuesday. They picked up Sparks Up Your School Lunch. And again, their entire staff, 43 plus, are going to enjoy Sparks Pizza. And if you've never tried a Sparks pizza, make sure you try it. Maybe something to do today. Knock it off the bucket list for a Friday. Their meal deals at Sparks are the margarita, the pepperoni, and the Canadian for $12. Includes your pizza. You get a pop and a bag of Vicky's chips, Miss Vicky's chips. $12. And again, you can get in there a part of that special every day from 11 a.m. to 2:30 at Sparks Pizza. Check them out, sparkspizza.ca. As we wrap up another busy weekend, what's up in the community? Live from the backyard of the McIntyre Arena. The iconic head frame is back behind us. And again, we're all going to be here this weekend. Make sure you check it out. Timmins Expo Eve. It kicks off tomorrow, 10 to 6 Saturday, 10 to 4 on Sunday. And again, put on by the Northern Ontario Expo as we wrap up another amazing week in What's Up in the Community.